Alright guys, moving back up, we're going to go over a basic neck spin. Now this is not a traditional or typical rope dart neck spin, it's more of a whip chain neck spin, but if you could get it with a whip chain, it's not easy, but it's a little bit more user friendly than some of the more advanced neck spins that we have with the rope dart. Usually, I'm I'm not opposed to putting something at the end of the rope like a tennis ball or covering up the dart for practice purposes. I'm against doing that all the time, and not to get too much into my philosophy here, but if you don't learn how to respect the dart for what it is, which is a weapon, you're never really going to progress with this weapon. So you might see a lot of guys say, oh, just replace the tennis ball or replace the dart with a tennis ball. That's good to a certain point. I mean, it's misleading to say switch the dart head with a tennis ball because you don't want to do that all the time, especially once you start to get a technique. Admittedly, I've used something else other than a dart when I was first practicing because some of the stuff is dangerous and there's no reason to get hurt. However, the second that I had just a very basic understanding of what to do, when I was able to do it but still at a slow pace, I put the dart head back on or, took off whatever was on the dart head. It was so long ago, I don't even remember what I did. And I used the regular dart head and I just did it slow. I have a high level of respect for this weapon because I have hit myself with it because I didn't succumb to this, baby thing, put a tennis ball over the thing. It's not going to really do you any good if you do it too much. There are some cases where you do want to do it initially, and this is one of those cases. This is a basic neck spin. It comes right out of a whip chain techniques, and I just want you to start doing this with the rope dart so that you get comfortable with the neck spins. Catch with my neck, turn my body. Downward swing, catch with my neck here. From this position, I'm taking my right leg and stepping to my left side here. I'm going to back up so that you can see what that looks like. Downward swing, neck, step. Downward swing, neck, step. Now you notice I'm letting the dart almost wrap my neck completely before I take a step. So don't step too soon, and you'll get the feeling for it, the rhythm for it in time. But I just want to point that little bit of information out right now. I'm letting the rope almost swing all the way around my neck before I take a step. Watch again. Downward swing. It's on its way back up when I go to step. Again, dart is on its way back up when I go to step. Way back up and turn. Coming back up and turn. You could also do this with an upward swing. Upward swing. It's a little bit more, I don't want to say advanced because it's all basic stuff, but it's more movement, and the movement to do it is a little, it's not as natural. When you're doing it with the downward swing, it's a very natural step forward. Again, all I'm doing is stepping forward with my right foot. Now that was stepping forward with my left foot. Here. Boom. Boom. So it's the same thing over and over again. I'm just recycling it. Alright, because of the nature of this technique, and while it is basic, it still is a little bit, I don't want to say dangerous, but the thing is wrapping around your neck, it's by your head. things can sometimes go wrong. So I'm just going to give you initially what you could do if you find that this trick is going going south on you. It's just lifting your hands up and wrapping your head with your arms just to protect yourself. And here's what I mean. Pretend, for instance, I go to do my neck wrap and I don't turn in time, and now I'm actually wrapping my neck with it. I'm just going to lift my arms up like this to prevent any type of head injury. And again, if you have a tennis ball on there, you don't necessarily have to do this, but when if you're playing the dart the right way and you're really keeping it to what it is, which it is a weapon, easy way to get out of this is to just lift your arms up. I'll do it nice and slow. I go to do my neck wrap. It wraps my entire head, or excuse me, my entire neck. I'm just going to lift my arms up. Just like that. I avoided this dart hitting me in my head by just lifting my arms up. You got to be quick. You got to know, when things start to go wrong, when in doubt, just lift your arms. Again, it wraps my entire neck. Boom, just like that. And I'm fine. So, start with the a tennis ball if you have to. When you start to, use the dart more consistently, and you find yourself in a little bit of trouble, just lift your arms up. It'll help you out a lot. I mean, it might hit you in the forearm, it might hit you in the elbow. Much better than it hitting you in the head.